hold on. So you thought you was watching WrestleMania 6? No, this is Matthew's World number 6. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. This is actually the back of Roll Lane. So me and my granddaddy used to come down here. Oh man, well, you know, he's been gone 22 years almost. So you're talking 1999 is when he passed. But when I was a kid, we used to come down here. And I cannot remember the entrance that we used to go into. But we used to come down here, and I want to say, I just recall there being like this really small entrance that was real narrow that we would drive down. And I don't know, this is, I think it's at 1004 Howard Street, because I did some looking too. Can you see there's some campus apartments over here now, and there's some trailers over there. So I don't know, but this building, I'm just like in shock. I haven't been down here in years, but I get my hair cut over by here. And I said, let me run by there just to kind of get a look here. And this is what I see, and it's really crazy. Like, this place is in horrible shape. And it's like all that's, from what I can see anyway, it seems like the only thing left is a frame. Like, it don't even seem like there's anything salvageable whatsoever. And it's so weird because some of it's gated and some of it's not. And I almost wonder if homeless people are in there or what, because it's this is absolutely crazy to me how it looks. But anyway, this is the old Roll Lane outlet. I really, gosh, I wish I could remember how me and my grandfather, the road we used to drive on, and whether it still exists. So here's the side of it here. And here's the front of it. Mock Judson Voring Company. Howard Street in Oakland. But as you can see, there's the back of the building again. And you know, the biggest thing is just trying to understand how this building got like this. Like, it does not make any sense to me. Got a few things over here, but it doesn't, something about this doesn't ring right to me. And you got, it looks like Sherwin-Williams over there as well. So of course we're going back through the back again. I'm gonna ride around the neighborhood here. I just want to see if there's something I'm missing. I obviously cannot go through Sherwin-Williams because it is a truck entrance only. And so, anyhow, like I said, I can't go through that entrance right there because that's actually Sherwin-Williams up ahead. Here, I can actually see the back of Pomona High School. Can you see that from there, behind that truck right there? That's the back of Pomona High School. So I may actually go down to Pomona High as well in a minute if I can. I'm going to go down this side road here just to see what I can see, if it'll let me. I think it might actually say, let's see, does it have anything there? No trespassing. Okay, no trespassing on the railroad tracks. Makes sense. But I can drive down here So let's drive down here. I want to see what I can find down here. That's Southern Railroad. Okay, but this is supposed to be, this is Sherwin-Williams right here. But I guess the part that's got me wondering is whether or not any of this is part of Roll Lane, which I don't think it is, because Roll Lane was back the other way. And there's the back of Pomona High School over there. I wonder if I can get down into... I would love to take a tour of Pomona High School. Anyway, keep on going here and see what happens. So this is like a sharp turn here. So none of this I don't think is Roll Lane or was Roll Lane. That is a very creepy no outlet. That is creepy. Get away with some stuff down there. There's a tree down right there. Is that a tree down? What the heck is going on? That is a tree down in the middle of the road. That is crazy. Okay. I'm like, what happened today to cause a tree to go down? That's absolutely bizarre. I was hoping to maybe see Pomona High, which I'm not sure if there's a street that'll take me there or not. We're gonna go some more here. So I'm gonna try to give you a little bit of, because I'm learning myself, so this is just, I don't know what this is. Wow, look at that. Pretty cool looking. It's old, whatever it is. It's very important to try to... Okay, so this is Bruce and Hyatt. I don't know if you can see it. Bruce and Hyatt. That's the corner of Bruce and Hyatt. So we're going to go down this way now and see what we got here. So Growing Hands. That's a hair salon right there. It's it's nice actually. But what is this? This is, or what did this used to be? 206 Bruce Street. I can't really tell what that says above there. I can't read that. It's so faded. But this is an old building. I'd love to know what this is. It says truckers. It says something with truckers. And I think this is just a one-way road down here. Oh boy, where am I going? This is weird. This is a one-way road. I have no idea what I am going into. We'll find out though. This is all over by Spring Garden. That is what is crazy to me. Okay, Birdie. Southern Railroad, and this is going to go back down through here. It looks like. This is a very. I feel like this is kind of reminiscent of the road me and my granddaddy went down. It's some weird, random little side road to get to Roll Lane, and I don't think this. I mean, it could have been. Maybe we did go down some roadway like this. That's crazy. So this brought us back out at the end of Spring Garden. Der Wagenhaus. That's been around forever, by the way. Okay, let me give you some history. So this used to be Central Floral Gardens. This little bike shop, my mom used to work there. It was Central Floral Gardens for years. Fordham's Cleaners over there, if you can see it, has been around forever and a day. I'm trying to get a clean shot of it. I don't know if I can get a clean shot. Anyway, Fordham Cleaners, my granddaddy my great-grandfather used to work there at one point. Years ago. He's been deceased now for 48 years. So that should give you an idea. Over here, I'm going to pull my window down briefly so you can see this. So now you got a few things there, bakery, all that. Red Wing Shoes and Holiday Hardware used to be over there. And then, of course, Holiday Drive is right there. Paul Holiday used to live there. And it is going to be a nightmare trying to get out of here, I think. So, trying to see if there's anything else around here I could show you. But I'm going to go out this way here in just a second. Where it says Petra down there, that used to be Habel's Hearth. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, let me try to get out of here real quick. But yeah, Paul Holiday went to Spring Garden Friends meeting. His son was the mayor of Greensboro. That is where they lived. So let me come down here some more. So I guess this is going to end up being a trip through Greensboro Volume 2, I guess. Me and my grandfather used to go down Elam right here. Elam, that way, if you look right there, used to be, I would go down there to hit Friendly. I would get my allergy shots down there at LeBauer when I was a kid. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Biting streets. I don't think you can get to. Well, here's a street right here. Let me try this one. It's no outlet, but I'm gonna try it. That is Pomona High School. My grandmother went there. It's now an apartment complex, and I don't know how well you can see it. That's the back of it, which is really, really cool. That is the back of it. And I'm going to tell you, this place was not condemned, but it had vines growing over it when I was a kid. And they finally rescued it and made it into an apartment building for the college students. Looking to see, this is a cul-de-sac. There's not really... It looks like you could go through there, maybe. But honestly, that does not look exactly safe. I don't want to destroy my car. So no, we're not doing that. I wish I could find that little area me and my granddaddy used to take to go down to Rollings. And we do have pictures of my grandmother playing in the courtyard of this school in the 1940s, early 1940s. Well, I guess it might have been late 30s actually. I think it used to be like a junior high almost. But let me explain real quick. My grandmother dropped out of school in the 9th grade to go look after the 3 men folk of the family, my great grandfather Debbie T and Jack, because her mother Mabel passed away rather suddenly, and so she dropped out of school to look after them. And there it is. She dropped out of school to look after them. And I mean, because things were different back then, so I mean, yeah, of course they could have fended for themselves, but I think men still don't know how to do a lot of stuff. We really don't. But back then, as far as like a woman's role and so forth, it was just a different way of thinking and a different time. And she dropped out of school to look after the family, basically to step up to the plate, I guess, in place of her mom. So yeah, it's crazy. We're gonna keep going here because these little trips are. There's another view of the Holiday Hardware. I wish I could get a picture of it. And of course, Central Floor Gardens from that view. They used to have flowers in the window and all types of things, which is really pretty cool. And there's another look at Fordham's right there, if you can see it. And somebody walking along there. I feel like that Domino's Pizza right there has been there forever. Coming up here in a second, I'm going to show you Spring Garden Friends meeting, or the site a Spring Garden Friends meeting. It is now a Burger King, unfortunately. That used to be a music shop. I went there when I was a kid for my guitar. That Petra Hookah Lounge right there. That is where Habel's Hearth used to be. And then we come down here, and right past this sheet down here, we're going to have the First Carolina Delicatessen, which I absolutely love the First Carolina Delicatessen because I have been going there off and on since I was a child. My mom used to take me there to get cookies when I was a kid. That used to be Cummings Automotive, and my granddaddy used to go there. It's no longer there. That used to be the Jet gas station back in the 90s, and there is where Spring Garden used to be and is now Burger King. The house I grew up in, or one of the houses, was actually next to that. Both the church and the house are gone. Which is just absolutely unfortunate. That corner right there, where those buildings are at, that used to be an Amoco gas station. Back when I was a kid, so we're talking early 90s, late 80s. We moved over here in 1989 and lived over here till 1993. Then we moved to West Florida Street. But, you know, a lot of this stuff that I'm recalling here is early 90s. From 90 to 93, 89 to 93. So, you know, a lot of stuff has changed over the years here. Like every place, I guess. But there's still pretty good memories, and I definitely like to share those with you. For those of you who are interested in what once was, I guess you could say. And I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else that we're gonna come up on. So anyway, this rainy day here in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we'll have this down as a trip around Greensboro, Volume 2, I guess. So the other night I was sitting and watching one of my favorite movies, Man of a Thousand Faces, with James Cagney from 1957, talking about the life of Lon Chaney, who is one of my favorite actors of all time. Anyway, but this scene, there's this guy that's delivering Lon Chaney a telegram. And just tell me, does it or does that not look like Tony Curtis? Look at him really good. Tony Curtis. Had to share. I got a new pair of glasses from zennyoptical.com. And then on my way to work, I found this little fellow on the side of my car. I'm thinking this is a ladybug, but I've never seen one that looked quite like this. So, Mr. Disinfectant Spray, I want to take a moment and thank you, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. You got us through the year 2020 and part of 2021. It was a rough year, but you helped get us through it. So thank you, Mr. Disinfectant Spray. Country Essence by Powerhouse. Kills 99.9% of germs. Sanitizing in 20 seconds. It even kills the flu virus. It's props, babe. That's props. So thank you. We all owe you a lot. Thank you.